Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as the Golden Order going up against the Sentinels, where we've got a crushing defeat here in Order Resolve. Everything is on the max battle difficulty. I'm going to load up the battle and read out the email to give context as to what's going on here. So it says, "Hi Legend, I have a situation I got myself into. I just recruited the Emperor's Wrath into a new army at the High Sentinel. I was farming Yuan Bo's defeat trait, which is why I have this army. I did not realize that an endgame Crisis Tomb King army was anywhere in the vicinity, and still have no clue how they're even in this location. The army is seriously dangerous, especially the Bone Giant and the Ushabti, which do insane damage to my heroes and the tank. I have infinite winds of magic item on one of the Amethyst Wizards, but since the Tomb Kings do not attack my main force, I only have 35 winds of magic to work with. I would really like to win this battle without losing any units if possible, but so far have not managed to do so. Except for the Master Engineer, I don't care if he dies, as he does not have the Yuan defeat trait. My highest priority is on the Emperor's Wrath, because I can't easily replace it and it takes so long to replenish." Okay. So yeah, the problem here I don't think is actually with winning the battle, it's just trying to basically maintain the integrity of his armies. That's something that I can manage. So let's see what we can do here. It's kind of interesting that we've got a crushing defeat in Order Resolve though. So in terms of how you have no idea how they're here, well, they start off at the Black Pyramid of Nagash, and then they beeline straight for the player. So that's where you are, that's where they're going. Okay, so what we want to do is have our infantry set up over here. Yeah, obviously this is the garrison. Since if we could just get the enemy to be distracted by them for a little bit, that would be great. They've got a Casket of Souls, so we don't want to blob up too much or else they're just going to kill them too quickly. It'd be really great if we could actually hide behind this one here, but I kind of doubt that this will be enough of an obstruction to hide. But if nothing else, it will block a lot of the shots. Now, it's going to block our shots as well, but we really just need to buy time for them to come in. We got a minute 20 for them to come in. And then once they've arrived, because we've only got 35 winds of magic, we need to start charging the last riots immediately. But there's a lot of single entities in this army, so it's going to be sort of difficult to charge it. I'm not going to be able to use a purple sun to just get it straight up to 500 right away. Because the thing is, we want to charge it so we can just keep using winds of magic. Obviously, these guys in melee aren't going to be able to do much. But I really need to be using Balthazar Gelt's magic. Need to be using Final Transmutation. But he doesn't generate unlimited winds of magic. Okay, good. They're coming over here. And we're not hidden, but this is at least buying us time. Don't worry about moving them. No, they are actually coming over here. So the Master Engineer here that doesn't care gets killed. Well, yeah, level 1, who cares? Okay. Alright, heroes are arriving. Just let them get wrecked, it just buys us time. Okay, so this guy here, I don't think he means this engineer. Okay, which one is it? That one there. Put that one control group 1, and Balthazar Gelt control group 2. Okay, get these ones over here. Are you on the ground? Ah. Every bloody time. Okay, I don't really care much about taking out the Casket of Souls, but let's start with a Purple Sun in amongst that. That's actually a pretty good blob, considering there wasn't really a hell of a lot of infantry. It's sort of moved out of the way a little bit. Let's just hope it does alright. Get these guys all over there. Alright, so you've got 200% spell intensity, right? Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you don't? Okay. That's not good. Alright, actually, the other one, what's your winds of magic cost? Okay, I can actually use that one to charge magic as well. Because life leeching will generate 2.6 winds of magic, and it only costs 2 magic to cast it.
Death is imminent.
Alright, actually, I've got an idea. Get these guys back over here. Not you. I'll put you on control group 4. Stay there. Maybe Gelt can handle that. Obviously, we can do some heal magic, but the problem here is actually just generating magic passively. Okay, so we're at... No, we're not at max reserves at the moment. So yeah, this guy here can charge. with 66 kills, that is not enough to generate a decent amount of wins. So what I want to do here, thinking, what if we land them all on the ground? Definitely should take that off the Griffin. And just see if we can get their attention away from the steam tank, since it can't hide.
Death comes, wizard.
Got to get over here. Oh god. And use a purple sun. Yeah, it seems to be working. The thing is, they're not going to go after us unless we're on the ground. Get this guy away there. Alright, I'm going to cast this here. I reckon it will hit the carrion, because that's only costing like 1 Winds of Magic, right? Yeah, okay, that's good. Alright, so we've got 165 kills. We've charged it up 33%, so that's pretty good. No one's going over there. That's good to see. Oh, is this guy stalking? No. Okay. Alright, well, we've got max power at the moment, so I don't see any reason why we can't use a regrowth on him. So charging at the moment. So we don't have that much reserves, but we've got plenty of power. Alright, try another purple sun. So Gelt's not an amazing fighter if he can't even beat Carrion.
Wizard ready. Grave danger.
Okay, charge that up a little bit more.
Deathly winds.
It says here that the last price is providing 0.1, which is actually the max of it, but I think that's a visual bug. Alright, good. We'll need to do a regrowth on Gelt. Is he stalking? Yep, so I'm assuming you've got Snickcher's defeat trait. I'm not too worried about the Casket of Souls. I am a little bit worried about the Bone Giant, though. They are bringing a unit over here, but maybe it won't be too bad. Okay, let's move them away if we can.
Death comes.
I'll send them to go and help out in a moment. Alright, how are we going here?
Set off.
Good, that's a decent amount charged up. There's not really a hell of a lot more infantry, so I think we're just going to have to go with that for now. Alright, can we get... Okay, that one's too expensive, so just use this one. I don't want to overcast because I don't want the cooldown to be too high. Alright, then we need to use Gelt's magic with final transmutation on the single entities. Now we can beat them with... Oh, hang on. We can beat them with Spirit Leech, but final transmutation is just quicker. Excuse me. Okay, we've got to get our guys over here to help out him before he gets killed. Although he did say he doesn't care if he gets killed. It would be good if he doesn't. Alright, okay, we've sepulchral stalkers, get out of there.
Death is imminent.
Because yeah, with the final transmutation, we're able to hit multiple targets at once. And it's only 6 winds of magic. As long as we're generating a decent amount passively, that's fine.
Moving. Finding the wizard ready. Death comes.
Back.
Grave danger.
I want to try to use Spirit Leech with both of our Death Wizards as often as possible. Okay, there's more Tomb Guard there. Charge up. Blast Strike's a little bit more. But yeah, it really sucks that you don't have that extra spell intensity. That would have probably been... Well, it would have been a disaster battle if you did have it, I guess.
Death comes.
Okay, this one over here, there's some Tomb Guard Halberds. Those would be good for charging this up.
Wizard of death.
Master craftsman. Sigma, come on.
No, go for that one there.
Firearms loaded.
Swift. Depart.
Okay, put that down on this one here. Hopefully they don't get out of the way.
Spirits invoked. Death's foreseen.
Okay, we're running low on wins.
Bright wizard.
But if we have a look now, we've got it up to 75%. That's something at least. Right, get these guys here.
Into graves.
Yep. I think we could use a little bit of healing. But I gotta get rid of these sepulchral stalkers first, I think.
Blow deathly winds. Quietus
Just get rid of that one.
comes. Wither and
How's the steam tank doing? Yep, we're okay.
cluster of shades.
Yeah, they're not giving us a break. They're just constantly going after us. They're not going to give us a moment to rest.
Swiftly.
I think they've summoned the Ushabti, but they won't hold out for long. Yep, they have. This guy here got caught.
Take the ground.
Yeah, try to stay away from this one. I need Guilt to try to take him out with Final Transmutation. And we also need Spirit Leech. Right here, oh, we got this. Okay, cool. Use it. Come on, just stay away from them. It'd be pointless to try to fight them in melee.
Is imminent.
Try to get out of this here. You get in there and try to save him.
To battle. No. Settle.
So yeah, I can see why he had trouble, like, not losing any units. Because they are pretty friggin' relentless here, and they're quicker than the steam tank. So yeah, recruiting the steam tank here was a bad call. Because oh well, it is what it is. We need to keep using this. This guy here is really struggling. Get him out of there. Try to get our guys out of there where possible. Where's the steam tank? Yeah, get moving, get moving.
Gifted tinker.
Okay, we've got some more of these that we can use. Some of our guys are stuck in there.
Death's door.
They're just being absolutely relentless here. The thing is, we can sit here and heal, but if we keep healing, then we're not going to have enough magic for the damage dealing stuff. We need that more, because there's no point just healing and not dishing out any damage. Right, I'm going to hit Control A and try to just take this guy out. The damaged ones try to the beast wizards. Put them in control group 5, and I'll try to save them if I can. Oh, that's annoying, that. Not sure if he's going to rally. This guy here is too slow, but he can't kill too much if he gets killed. Another thing as well is if we can keep our balance of power up, then we can manage to inflict the army losses sooner rather than later. Get down on the ground. Everyone fight together now, because they're just not letting us escape.
By my will alone.
Imperial inventor. Curses of shades.
Balthazar Gelt.
That's it. Do we have any more summons? Yeah, we do. Just anything that we can do to hold them back.
Unleash the beast.
Get back down on the ground, dipshits. Everyone on the ground. Just the damaged ones try to get out of there. Control 5, you get out of there.
Yes. Let's dive and go.
Blow deathly winds.
Okay, there's the army losses. Unfortunately, it's not going to give us any time to heal.
My forge and fire.
But hopefully just don't get attacked again over this end turn. I'll do the best I can to just get some heals in before it's over.
I am fury. At speed. Wizard ready.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
But there we go. We got through it without any units getting wiped out, apart from the garrison, which, yeah, they don't count. Whew. That was really bloody frantic. Because, yeah, we couldn't just, like, throw spells at them at the beginning. We had to charge up the last rites. Luckily, we had a reasonably good couple of casts of it. And that allowed us to really cast a lot right at the end there. And also had to constantly keep casting Spirit Leech, because yeah, with it costing 1 or 2 Winds of Magic, we always get some refunded. Because I don't think the generating the Winds of Magic was a problem. I think they've all got Arcane Conduit. But yeah, you should definitely go back to Cathay and go get that settlement. Or the landmark.
Have, then set them loose.
So I'm going to go have a quick look and see what's going on over there. Did you just abandon that position at the beginning of the campaign or something? So that's pretty heavy Clan Eshin forces. Yeah, it looks like he left this area and went back to the Empire. So let's go and have a quick look. Yeah. This is the thing that you really want to keep. This one here. Temple of Elemental Winds. Mastery of Elemental Winds for all Battle Wizards, all armies. That doubles their power, which makes fighting like that. It means you kill the enemy army twice as fast, which speed was of the essence in that fight. So I'm not sure why you chose to abandon it. Maybe you just wanted to go back to the Empire. How much territory do you have? Holy butt shits. What the fuck happened here? This is a legitimate disaster campaign. Holy crap. And what happened to Yuan Bo's defeat rate? You said you were farming it. Is he even alive? No, you wiped him out. So how are you farming it if he's gone? Or maybe you're trying to bring him back? I have no idea. But yeah, this campaign is not going fantastically well, that's for sure. But hey, the fact that you've got Yuan Bo's defeat trait on this, on Balthazar Gel, that is a big deal. And that's going to be very useful for you over the course of the campaign. Tons of Winds of Magic on this one, but not so much on this one. Why even bother have this guy? So you've got this settlement here. Where's your other one? So you still got some territory left in the Cathayan hinterland, sorry. Right. Right. So... Oh, it's Carl France, so you did actually confederate. Oh man, that... Oh god, the Empire has really fallen very quickly in this campaign. Holy shit. Do you know what I think he did? I think he confederated Carl France and then sold the territory to Averland. Did you not get... Let me have a look. Did you not get Wissenland? Did they get wiped out before you had a chance?
I command here.
No, you got it. Okay, cool. Alright, that's good. Yeah, shit, that's a bit rough, that's for sure. But as long as this army here is basically unbeatable, which what you really want to be doing, where's that Shadow Wizard? Take this guy here, put him on the ground, and yeah, you've already got into the shadows. That's what I would highly recommend for him. Because you want to have a stalking guy tether you to the ground, just in case this guy here ever routes from the battlefield. But yeah, with this kind of Winds of Magic, I mean, that when you've got unlimited Winds of Magic, it doesn't really matter too much. It just allows you to just throw a lot of Winds of Magic at the start of the battle, so you don't have to wait for it to charge. Having a low amount means that you've got to wait longer between each casts. But yeah, that all seems fine. I probably wouldn't stick around here. I'd go back to Cathay and go and get yourself this settlement again. Where is it? Go back over this way. So you'll have to find which is the closest teleport spot. It's not this one. So I imagine that's what he did. He went by the sea lane. That's what it looks like he did. Not this one. Yeah, you'll have to go to there. Another thing that you could actually do, is this considered your capital? Here's the thing that you could do. You could actually respec all of these lords. Oh, sorry, all these heroes. And then just give away the High Sentinel. And respec Balthazar Guild. And all of them will come back over here in 3 turns. All of them. And that way you can then set up your adventures out this way. Now that you've got Yuan Bo's defeat trait, you can go do that. That's what I reckon that would be your best bet. Because there's nothing here for you apart from maybe confederating Marcus Wolfheart, which... Who cares? Like, this is what I would do. I'd sell him this settlement. Is that all the money he's got? He doesn't like you very much either. Why doesn't he like you much? Military actions against the Jade Court. Okay. But yeah, I would sell the settlement to him. That'll mitigate how much he hates you a bit. And the relations lost from military actions against the Jade Court, that's not so bad. That'll go away in time, as long as you don't go to war with him. Jeez, I guess it's in-game crisis. You've got like multiple active at the same time, if I had to guess. Definitely looked like Skaven in-game crisis was active. So yeah, sell the settlement to him and just respec. And you, oh my god, you just got the steam tank here as well. Like, so you can't respec that. So he'll, if you want to get the steam tank out of here, oh my god, like why did you recruit the steam tank here? Like it doesn't make any sense. It's a whole situation was fucking pointless. Like who cares if you lose the steam tank? You don't need it anyway. So yeah, great. So basically, if you want to keep the steam tank, one fucking steam tank which you don't need, you'll have to set sail out this way and get to that point there, which is not super close to your position, but that's the closest way back. Because yeah, this is of no value to you here. I don't know if you want to be fighting the lizardmen, but my big recommendation is get back to here because that is such a good landmark. Now obviously you got low Imperial authority, but that doesn't matter until you actually own some Empire settlements. So just go back to there later. Go get that spell intensity. That's really going to help you out here. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. This campaign is definitely a disaster campaign, but I also don't think that it needs my help because this army here is basically unbeatable. Again, my recommendation is just forget about this one, making the whole disaster basically pointless. But that's what he wanted me to do. I've done it. Anyway, it's up to him what he wants to do at this stage here. I appreciate you guys. That's the end of this one. I appreciate all the disasters you guys are sending in, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.